Don't Trip. What I think about it. Don't Trip is a beautiful, beautiful time right now in my life because I know the work that went into it, and I know how everything came apart just so organically. But um, I wrote Don't Trip back in 2020, crazy year. But I wrote it then, and it's like just where I was at. I know I wasn't the only one who felt neglected by a lot of people, who felt that there's a lot of people just being overly selfish. And I mean, when I say that, I'm talking about just like not even one person in particular. I'm talking about many people where it's like, whoa. And in that time, it's like I feel like 2020 gave people uh that time that they necessarily didn't want, and that it was now you're in a space where you had to deal with you. You know, you have to do a lot of self-reflecting because it's just you, and a lot of people didn't want that. Me in particular, I had already went through that time. So when I came into this time, it was just about how can I find a balance between continuing to go after what I want, but at the same time being able to think about other people that I care about. How can I find that balance? And I mastered that balance. I definitely mastered it. I mastered it. So Don't Trip is like when you listen to it, all the way through, it starts out in the beginning as this. I'm talking about going in a circle. That's what I'm talking about. So going in a circle, get through the project, you listen to every track, and it's like boom, 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 like all right, like yo, where you going with this? And then boom, boom, like yo, like kind of dark, and then you get to the second to last track. You get to the second to last track, and then it's me telling myself like yo, like just let love, like let things be, don't trip, like we good, and that's like the whole. That's what the track embodies. It's a whole experience, like a experience. It's like, but experimental for me, like just trying new things, like where I can go with this. So it's like when it comes back full circle, it's beautiful because it's like sometimes, like me and my mans, we call it a beautiful accident. It just happens. So think about me. Um, I love for my experience to be my experience. Like I don't wish karma on no like bad karma. I don't wish that on nobody. Like even if I feel like I got done so wrong, I don't wish that on nobody because I feel like that particular thing happened to me for a reason. Like regardless of how invested I was into it, whatever, it's like it happened to me for a reason. It's like yeah, like shit hurts, things hurt. It's like, but I don't want you to go through what I went through because it's like, yo, that's my experience. That's my lesson. I had to get better in a particular area. So I'm glad that I went through it. And it's like, why would I want you to go through what I went through? Like when you probably got something else that you need to work on. You know what I mean? So it's like, whatever that experience is, it's like, it's beyond me. So it's like, I don't wish any bad karma on people because that's not my character. You know what I mean? I just want to be great. I want to be better. So it's like I remember I was in a dark place, a couple years ago, and I get scared because I never want to go back there. And so uh, even in moments, I know I'm gonna have moments. I know I'm gonna have days where it's like, yo, like please don't let me go back there because I don't want to do that. And I just build so much up that's good, like just positive energy, getting keeping the right people around me to where it's like it's easy not to go back. You get frightened because you remember how bad it was and like how long of the road that you had to go to get to where you at now. It's like, please don't knock me all the way back. So it's like, even when, like now, like I'm so in sync with the universe where it's like, yo, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna do some crazy stuff. Like I'm gonna do some reckless stuff. The universe will prevent me from making those mistakes. Like that's how in sync I am. And I'm reminded like, yo, my purpose is what's important. My purpose is what's important. Not all of the things that society has built up as far as like things they feel that you should have to deem you successful. It's like, yo, like family, um, um, wife, kids, a lot of money. The list can go on. Big house, nice car, like the list can go on. It's like your purpose outweighs all that. I feel like, all that stuff comes behind your purpose because, yeah, you can have, one of those things, but like what's most important is, or you can have all those things, but what's most important is that, like for me, my purpose is to inspire people. I know it is. Like I know that's what it is. So, um, if I'm not able to answer the phone for my mentee, I'm defeated because that's my purpose. Like I have to lead these young men or these young people or like even like my peers or even people that are older than me. I had to be a leader. And so as a leader, it's like you get punched in your chin. You know what I mean? You fall down, but you can't stay down. Yeah, the people that follow you, they get punched in their chin. They fall down, they stay down. They need encouragement to get up. But how can they do that if they following you and they see you stay down, you didn't get up? It's like that's how I see it. So I get punched in the chin. I'm the one to keep going. I keep going as long as blood is pumping through these veins, heart beating. I'm still going, regardless. So I realized over time the type of leader that I am, and one thing that I do have is wisdom. I've been told by many people to the point where it's like, that's it, that's it. So I don't wish karma on anyone. Like I love way too much to want bad for anyone. You know what I mean? I like to refer to the Bible. I was like, because it's great stories, and then the story that I feel like resonates most with me is the one about Joseph. You know what I mean? Like he was down bad, bad things kept happening to him. But as long as you got that faith and that belief, if you know how the story plays out, like I'm gonna keep doing good. You know what I mean? I know it's gonna pay off. Over time, like it's gonna pay off. I take it a day at a time. I keep going. Like keep being me 100% and giving my all. How can I lose? So Don't Trip, the project, I feel like entails that, but it's another glimpse, man. Like because it takes a lot of money, a lot of investment, and like teamwork for things to happen. And I'll be honest with you, like right now my team is like the '07 Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Like I have great people around me, great pieces around me that are helping me. But it only goes as I go. Like if I keep it going, it's gonna keep going. But if I stop, the pieces around me will start being revealed more. It's like, yo, like they don't care like I do. You know what I mean? They don't care like I do. It's like, cause I need this. I want this. And so if you think Flair Week is about like me posting videos all the time, then you miss the message. That's not what Flair Week is. Flair Week was to inspire people. Like that's it. Like go after what it is that you want to do. Like that's what Flair Week was about. Like just because I wasn't posting doesn't mean I wasn't working, because I stayed working. You know what I mean? But I'm happy about Don't Trip. I'm not trying to be serious all the time, but they don't. I know how bad I want this, and so I'm gonna keep going, regardless. and my legacy will be what I decide it's going to be. And I'm coming for greatness. I'm coming for it all. So, yeah, don't trip. You'll see. March 12th. Tune in or check it out.